Hello and welcome to What the Just Happened Today, your essential guide to the daily shock and awe in national politics. I'm Joe Amditis. Let's get to it. It's Wednesday, May 15th, 2024. Welcome to day 1212. Joe Biden and Donald Trump agreed to a pair of presidential debates before the November election. The first debate is set for June 27th and will be hosted by CNN. It will not have an audience. The second debate will be on September 10th and will be hosted by ABC News. Earlier today, Biden said he had received and accepted an invitation from CNN to participate in a debate, adding, "Over to you, Donald, as you said, anywhere, anytime, any place." Trump then accepted the invitation shortly after, saying, "Let's get ready to rumble." Neither debate will involve the Commission on Presidential Debates, which has been organizing and hosting debates for nearly 40 years. Meanwhile, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. accused Biden and Trump of colluding to exclude him from the debate stage because they are afraid I would win. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court restored a congressional voting map in Louisiana that includes 2 majority black districts. Louisiana's Republican-controlled legislature drew new district lines in January after the Supreme Court found that the state's map diluted the power of black voters in violation of the Federal Voting Rights Act. A federal court later blocked the new map, saying the creation of a second majority black district amounted to an impermissible racial gerrymander that violated the Equal Protection Clause. The latest Supreme Court order now allows the use of that map with the 2 majority black districts in the upcoming elections, increasing the likelihood that Democrats will take control of a second congressional seat in Louisiana. Moving on, inflation climbed 3.4% in April compared with a year before, down from 3.5% in March, and prices rose 0.3% in April compared with the month before. Meanwhile, the Biden administration will send an additional $2 billion in aid to Ukraine, but remains opposed to allowing Ukraine to strike targets inside Russia with U.S. weapons. The U.S. is also rushing most of the military aid from the $60 billion package Biden approved in April. At the same time, the Biden administration plans to move forward with the sale of more than $1 billion in arms and ammunition to Israel. However, it's expected to be several years before any weapons in the package are delivered. The notification of the potential sale, however, comes less than a week after the White House withheld a shipment of 3,500 bombs over concerns Israel would use them in a potential invasion of Rafah, where more than 1 million refugees have been sheltering. The new proposed package includes about $700 million for tank ammunition, $500 million for tactical vehicles, and $60 million in mortar rounds. And finally, House Republicans are expected to force a vote on legislation that would compel Biden to deliver all congressionally mandated aid to Israel, including weapons. The bill requires the prompt delivery of arms to Israel, restricts funding to the State Department and Pentagon, and condemns the Biden administration's decision to pause certain arm transfers to Israel if they refuse. The White House vowed to veto the bill, while House Democratic leadership is actively persuading their colleagues to vote against it. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, meanwhile, acknowledged the tensions with the United States over his planned military invasion of Rafah, saying, "Yes, we do have a disagreement on Gaza, rather on Rafah, but we have to do what we have to do." In a separate meeting with his security cabinet a day after Biden warned Israel against attacking Rafah, Netanyahu said, "We are not a vassal state of the United States." That's all for now. You can find the links and sources for all of these stories on the main website. And as always, visit whatthefjusthappenedtoday.com for the latest news and headlines. Until next time, I'm Joe Amditis.